Hey, this is King Jimmy Un-Author-ized, and my simple question for you today is, how are you doing the day after Easter? Well, what are you doing about it? I think this question about what are you doing the day after Easter is very relevant, especially in the 21st century. As adults, we think of Easter almost in the same way kids think about church youth camp. Easter's this great time to get excited about Jesus, to get fired up, to be renewed on our faith. And we go to church and we have all this pageantry and all this fun and all this excitement. And then we go home and back to life, and things slowly fade, and sooner or later you're back to the normal mundane routine of 9 to 5, doing homework with the kids and all that sort of stuff, right? I want to challenge you with this very simple thought about Easter and the day after Easter. If you believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, if you believe that He really died on a cross and was crucified and was buried, and if you really believe that God raised Him from the dead 3 days later, let me ask you a simple question. How can your life ever be the same? You believe a man that was dead and buried came back to life. That's amazing. That's stupendous. That should just boggle our mind that a dead man now lives. That's something unseen in the history of the world, that a dead man has been permanently brought back to life, and that he still lives to this day. I want to challenge you with this additional simple question and thought. If your relative, if your family member, if your friend, if they died this past weekend and they suddenly came back to life, would that not change your life? Would that not change your perspective? Would your life not permanently be radically altered by that fact? I know for me it would, and I think as individuals who profess to believe in the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the grave, that our lives should ultimately be changed too. And if it's not, I want to question you with this. Do you really believe that Jesus Christ bodily rose from the grave? And if that's not making a difference in your life, then I question whether you really believe it or not. If that's not permanently altering the landscape of your life, the perspective, the passions that you have, the way that you live your day in and day out. Because I know if I had a relative that passed away recently, or a friend that passed away recently, or that sort of thing, and they all of a sudden came back to life, my world would never be the same. And I would ask you to be challenged with that thought. Can your world be the same based off the belief that Jesus Christ came back to life? And if it's not, well, then I really question if you truly believe it. You may say, oh, I believe it. No, more like maybe for most of you, you probably just don't disbelieve in the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And that's why you can go on with the charade. That's why you can go on with a 9 to 5. That's why you can go on doing homework with kids, and your life not somehow be permanently changed by the fact, because deep down inside, you don't disbelieve it. You would never deny it at a group social party. But in your heart of hearts, do you truly believe, and that's my simple question, do you truly believe that Jesus Christ, the Son of God, was crucified and came back to life? This is Jimmy. Just thought I'd toss out this day after Easter set of questions. Have a good day, and I hope that your life is changed and that your life is different, and that you'll never be the same again.